All right, guys. This shingle jig right here was very pleasingly successful. So right now, I don't have any access to our ash logs, and I don't have any more scrap logs laying around that I can just play around and make shingles with. So we're going to take this off, and I got one more thing I want to do on this mill. One more modification or add-on, if you will, and I'll tell you about it in just a minute. Alright, so like every sawmill, you have to have a toe board to raise up one end of the log to level out the pith, especially if you're sawing dimensional lumber. So what we did was we went down and bought a couple of these Harbor Freight scissor jacks. They're rated for like 1,500 pounds, I think. Not sure. Let's see, ratings right here. It's rated for 1,200 pounds. At any rate, you get a log on here that's 16 inches in diameter, you really struggle to lift it up with this. So I'm going to come up with some kind of toe board for this. I'm going to have to build one. And of course, if I build one, I'll have to build two, because Tim's going to want one on his mill as well. So we're going to get started on that. Stick with us and see how this works out. I'm sure it will. Everything else I do works out. Can we get some applause for the genius? I'm just joking. Okay, so it's been, let me get a board deal on here. Alright, so I've been in there scrounging around in my scrap metal. Came up with this big washer. I mean big washer. Now it's been our experience over the years that you very rarely have to toe board a log up any higher than 2 inches. If you have to toe board it up more than 2 inches, you got really one heck of a taper in that log. So what I was thinking was making a cam out of this washer and have it so it comes up like this or down, and using a threaded rod attached over here where I can get to it with a socket and an impact gun. Now the only piece of all thread I have is 5/16. I don't know if that's going to be strong enough to lift up a log. If not, I may have to scarf the threaded rod out of that worthless scissor jack. But anyway, we're going to drill some holes here and see what we can get going. I think this is going to work. I just have to kind of split the difference in the log and have this cam come up against the log stop like this. I do think it's going to work. I got a clevis with a pin, and I'm thinking I'm going to probably weld this flat bar on here, put the clevis on here like this, and this will be attached to the threaded rod over here. Let's put this together, see what happens. I'm going to drill a hole real quick here. I'm going to figure out our average size log and split the difference to drill a hole for this. Right now, I'm just trying to determine whether this piece of flat bar is going to be long enough to move this cam as far as I need it to move, and if it's going to clear everything underneath the mill. I believe it will. Okay, I'm going to scarf this from this. And this is going to become one of those things I save for my scrap. More metal. I scarf this out of that Harbor Freight scissor jack. I took these pieces here that was part of the scissor jack and I drilled and dropped the bolt. I drilled them out and tapped them, and I'll show you why I did that in just a minute. And this is going to be the arm that attaches to this cam to help this pull it over. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a bolt in it like that. Use a little washer like that. Make this come a little bit away from the mill, not much. All right, let's snug up this bolt a little bit. Now, we are going to have to weld this eventually to this washer, but I got to find a place to do it. And then we're going to put this here. Okay, I'm going to hold everything in place about where it should go, and I'm going to mark on the washer where this arm has to be welded to the washer. All right, that's going to give us just about 2.5 inches. All right, we will be back momentarily. All right, I welded the arm on here. I welded a nut on this end and took that stupid thing that was on the jack off. That was a poor choice of words, huh? All right, let's get this bolted up and see what it looks like. All right, so the important part is to make sure this is below the level of where the log is going to sit. I think I got it where it needs to go. So I'm going to mark it here. All right, I think right there is about right. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so now, all right, so I grabbed some washers, and the reason I did that is this bolt has got a shoulder on it, and I want that shoulder to bottom out just as it's getting tight here. And the reason I want to do that is so this bolt can turn freely. Okie dokie. All right, guys, I wasn't planning on building this today, but what the hell, might as well. It's raining out. I tighten these bolts up right now. Just have to make a few adjustments here. Not a big deal. Guys, that works out really well right there. That really works well. I'm very happy with it. Perfect. I believe that's another successful project. I have another bolt that sits in here for another attachment that I put on here. I want to make sure that's not going to be in the way. That looks good. I think we're good to go. All right, guys, it is time for another audience interaction. YouTube says people like that. Before I put a log on this mill, leave a comment. Do you think this is going to work, or do you think this is going to fail? Do you think this will lift up 900, 1,200 pounds of end of a log, or do you think it's going to fail miserably? Let me know in the comments below, because this video will come out before I get a chance to try it out. All right, guys, thanks for coming along with us. If you're not a subscriber, you know what to do. Hit the subscription button, thumbs up, and hit that hype button. I don't know what it is, but everybody says it helps your channel. So if you see it down there, hype button, hit that hype button for us. All right, guys, until the next one, we will catch you later.